Hi guys, here's Louie again with first generation Firebird. After so many months, I don't know, I forgot when I cut the floor out of this whole car. Um, Maybe about 5 months ago or so, something like that. Um, Finally, it's a very big, rewarding feeling. You feel so happy inside, satisfied to see the car back on its four tires, on all four tires. I'm very proud of myself. I give myself a pat on the back. I'm so happy. The measurements came out awesome. The subframe fit nice. The rear frame rails, a little work to customizing them, but everything looks good. My leaf spring did not give me no fights whatsoever to go in. And if your measurements are correct, she should just fall in. The pocket here, the eye pocket on the front, and in the back where the shackles go. Everything here fits nice. I'm so happy. So this car, I basically did some welding on this cowl on the front, here on the side, and also on the bottom over here. If you guys watched the first videos, I started repairing the metal here where the heater box go. It was all chewed out. I still have to drill the holes for the cover, which I don't have, the heat box cover, the heater box cover. As you guys gonna see in the pictures, I did paint my whole chassis, and I also fixed and weld the body bushing mounting holes. I paint the transmission cross member, which is all the way back there. I did some painting to the firewall. It's not the final. I do it towards the end again because, of course, she's going to get dirty. She might get scratched up. I was going to install the engine with transmission, but I shared with Jonathan. My rear end for the Firebird, the 68 Firebird, the rear gauge ratio. And Jonathan is telling me I have a 355. It's non-posi. It's a 355, which he said is great gears. I believe him. And he said I will have a nice time if I could find an overdrive transmission. I'm here located in Pennsylvania. If anybody can help me locate a 200R4 or a 700R transmission, I would appreciate it, because I want overdrive for this car. Now, my other reason why I did not install the motor yet is because here where your wiper motor goes, when they get real rusty, these screws that go in here to mount and hold your wiper motor, when they get rusty, I mean, they get welded basically with rust shut, and mine's broke. So I end up hammering them out. It's like a nut that is pressed in there from an original square nut. I'm going to the hardware store trying to find some. I'm going to be trying, I haven't tried yet, to find some square nuts in there. And my plan is to weld it. Weld them, and that's it. Bye-bye. Case closed. But I'm so happy how she came out. I did some metal work on this rocker here. That whole rocker was missing. It's there now. Of course, as you guys can see, the whole floor is brand spanking new in here. Also, the trunk floor is brand spanking new. And if you guys could see that level, I don't know if you guys could see it, but she's spot on in the middle. And right here also, right in the middle. Very happy. The wheel here, measurements also line up. And I also repaired the bottom quarter panel here. Okay, it was all chewed up. The tail panel is brand spanking new. These upper quarter panel sheet metal I also repaired. Okay, and I also repaired down here the sheet metal lower quarter panel. Okay, And so far, she's looking excellent. I'm very happy how she came out. I'm so happy. Now, guys, this is how I did my measurements for my floor installation before I cut it out and everything. Sorry, to install the subframe. I measured from the bottom subframe towards the end where she mounts about here in that hole where she mounts in the body mount. So I measured it from there to the pinch weld on your rocker. Okay, and also the same thing from the frame to the pinch weld on the bottom of this rocker. Okay, and I also measured the front from where the fender gets mounted to all the way to here, to that bolt, that rusty bolt. Same thing for the driver's side, where the fender goes, the bolt to hold on the fender to the cowl, to the rusty bolt, just like on the passenger side. And also from the middle of the nose to the firewall. And everything came out spot on. I believe from here to here, it was 51 inches. The other side, 51 inches. And I believe the middle from here is 57.5. My pinch weld measurements, I wrote everything down right here. Back of frame rails, I got 3 inches and 3/4. Right hand to left hand, right hand to left hand to fender, 51 inches, and center of nose is 57.5 inches. Okay, everything came out nice. She looks nice. On the back, I restored the leaf springs. Okay, all the bushings are brand new, all that. She also got some paint on her. And I welded. Jonathan mentioned on one of his videos that this floor for 68 does not come with the dry shaft bump. With the dry shaft bump stop. I welded. Thanks God I had it on the other floor that I never threw out. She was still there. I welded it. I really don't want to go under the car to check it out now because believe me, I am tired. And I also, let me get the keys. And I also welded, and I also welded the spare trunk, the spare tire. Told you guys I'm tired. The spare tire mounting bracket. It does not come with the new floor. Here's the new floor. She's very dirty because I haven't had a chance to clean it, but everything looks good here. The brace looks good. Trunk closes nice. Oh boy, let me see if I could. So right there, right here, that little bump stop you see there is welded to the bottom of the floor, okay? Where the dry shaft tunnel is. All that is welded. And this is new hardware on the rear here, the rear end. And also my shocks are brand new. All this. That's God. The bird is coming alive. Guys, from this point on, I set a goal. My goal was by the end of this year, December, because we expecting a baby, a new member to the family. My wife is pregnant. We're expecting a baby. So when you have a baby, a newborn, you can't make so much crazy noise. So I had a goal that by December of this year, all my sheet metal will be done. The whole sheet metal will be done. So I know I have my doors to be put it on, test fitted. I need new hinges because the ones I have is garbage. And whatever damage the doors have, which they do have a little damage, I will fix. My fenders also have damage. I bought the patches for it. Anything else I will have to fabricate. But my fenders need it. And then I have the original, the hood is over there. I have the original hood to this car, which is for, it was for the slant 6. I do not plan to use it. Under that blanket over there, I have a 350 hood. I also have a 400 hood that I could get for the car, but that's only if I get a 400 engine. And listen, I really don't plan to go through all that work, because I shared with you guys before, my 67 over there has a 455, and on the backyard under a carport I have my 69 that has a 400. It was a 350 car, original AC car, and I made it to a 400 car. But guys, here's the update on the 68 Firebird. And I just love the way she stands. Everything looks great on the car. Like I said, I'm very proud of myself, guys. I did a whole lot of welding to these cars. Remember, this is not my first rodeo, but it was my first rodeo installing a whole floor, a whole trunk floor, rear frame rails. And I'm very grateful that I had a gentleman by the name Jonathan at Vinyl Village Garage coaching me throughout the way. And I did it. Let me tell you, after this experience, if I ever buy another car, I would not patch the floor and buy little patch here and there. It really don't make sense. If your floor has rust, I should say rot, just knock it out and do it the right way. Because on the way of you cutting out the floor, you're going to run into other issues that you couldn't see. And there you have the chance to fix it. Guys, take care. Bye-bye.